Welcome to Jersey's Best Podcast, your weekly deep dive into everything that makes New Jersey spectacular, bizarre, beautiful, sometimes annoying, but always the best. My name is Jeremy Schneider. I'm a food and culture reporter for NJ.com and the Star-Ledger, and I'm also your host. Your weekly reminder to send episode suggestions, guest ideas, and questions to us at JERSEY'sBestPodcast@gmail.com and follow us at Jersey's Best Podcast on Instagram, TikTok, Threads, and Blue Sky. Shoot us an email, give us a follow, share our stuff. You know what to do, people. This week, Jersey's Best Podcast is giving thanks because Thanksgiving is just around the corner, and there is more to the holiday than copious amounts of turkey, awkward conversations with family around the dinner table, and an excuse to fall asleep in front of the TV while watching a bad football game. It's a time to give thanks. Sure, it's literally in the name of the holiday, but sometimes we skip over that part on our way to a second helping of stuffing. We have a lot to be thankful for in New Jersey, and it goes beyond the basics of Bruce, the beaches, and bagels. We're talking about the little everyday things that some might overlook in New Jersey and that we take for granted. Because if there's one thing we do here at Jersey's Best Podcast, it's obsess over New Jersey minutia. And if there's a second thing we do on this show, it's complain. So to make sure we're not being too earnest and thankful, we're also naming our New Jersey turkeys of the year. The obnoxious, annoying people who embarrass themselves enough to draw comparisons to the bird we eat on this gluttonous day. Joining me today to give thanks and complain on this joyous day is Jersey City comedian Nick Fierro. Nick, welcome back to Jersey's Best Podcast.
Thank you for having me, Jeremy.
I am very thankful to have you here. That's not going to count as one of the things I'm thankful for, but
It can.
always good to have you back, man. Always good to find a reason to complain with you.
I got a lot of issues with this
Yeah,
place. I got a lot of things to bring up.
It sounds like Festivus, but in Jersey. Nick, does Thanksgiving feel like a New Jersey holiday to you? I know it's national, but is there like a Jersey connotation or connection?
I've only ever had it here, so yeah. I haven't had it anywhere else. I think the thing that I like about Thanksgiving in Jersey is the same thing I like about New Jersey to begin with, is that there's so many different parts of this state. Like, I have family up in Sussex County where I would usually go to spend Thanksgiving, and that's like, that's the country, that's the mountains.
The sticks.
It snows earlier there than it does where I live, and like, so it was always kind of like, it felt like I was going much farther away to celebrate, like a different place, but I'm still in my state, just in a very different part of it. So yeah, I think so, without a doubt.
I feel the same way. My earliest memories of Thanksgiving, I used to do Thanksgiving with family down in Howell, and Howell is the shore, right? I mean, it's close to the shore, but it's not at the beach. And my parents would tell me, we're going down the shore, and I'd get all excited. And then I was like, oh, we're not anywhere near the ocean. What are we doing here? And then there was some delicious food, so I was happy with it. But yeah, being stuck in traffic is a Jersey staple. It's a tradition unlike any other. And of course, you're gonna get stuck in traffic on Thanksgiving, probably while you're really hungry because you've been starving yourself waiting for that food. And then you finally get there and you got to dodge awkward conversations with people you haven't seen in a year thanks to last Thanksgiving. And you just want to eat some turkey.
See, I was a real picky eater as a kid, like real picky, so I wouldn't eat any of the Thanksgiving food. And on the way home, the highlight was my mom and dad would stop at McDonald's to get me something that I could eat in the car. It was great. Highlight.
I mean, are you still? I mean, I assume I know you're not a picky eater anymore. I mean, do you like Thanksgiving food?
Yeah, I mean, Thanksgiving food is, I was thinking about it last night. Thanksgiving food is basically just like, the New Jersey Sloppy Joe? Mm-hmm. It's just all those things except not arranged in a sandwich. It's just turkey and ham and bread of some kind and just whatever. I don't know what is aside from like turkey. Like, here's my go-to on Thanksgiving. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to walk in, I'm going to grab a twice-baked potato, I'm going to eat it like a Snickers bar. First thing I'm going to do. I'm not going to get a plate. I'm going to burn my mouth and my hand, and then I'm going to go around the room, and I'm going to ask everybody if they're going to eat their skin. In context of the twice-baked potato. But I understand, like, I was falling asleep last night thinking about this. I'm like, you're going to eat your skin? You're going to eat your skin? And that's just what if you didn't know anything else, it sounds like a Hellraiser bit.
It sure does, and I love it.
Anyway, yeah. I like a nice twice-baked potato.
I think turkey is an underappreciated Thanksgiving food at this point. You mentioned how the Jersey Sloppy Joe is basically a Thanksgiving. I mean, it's very similar to Thanksgiving. The Thanksgiving sandwich is my favorite part of Thanksgiving. The leftovers. The leftovers are always better than the actual meal. But Thanksgiving sandwiches might come up as in things that we are thankful for later. But New Jersey, we love to eat. We always think that what we make is better than whatever anyone else is making. So there's pride, there's gluttony, there's people sneaking Taylor ham into things that probably shouldn't have it.
Thanksgiving Taylor ham.
I mean, I don't know if I've ever had Taylor ham stuffing, but I would definitely eat it.
But imagine just an unsliced Taylor ham, like a spiral cut Taylor ham. Imagine they could do it.
John Taylor, make it happen.
Oh, I don't care what you use in place of a bone. Just put something in there in the middle and spiral cut that baby. Imagine.
I don't want to imagine. I want to make it happen.
What are you doing after that?
That sounds like a salt bomb, and I want it. White Castle is not based in Jersey, but I think it has Jersey connections because of Harold and Kumar. Go to White Castle. Have you ever had the White Castle stuffing?
I don't think I've ever had the White Castle like stuff you make out of old White
Castle.
Castle.
You get a bunch of White Castle sliders.
All right.
Without pickles. I don't know why the pickles you're supposed to take those off.
Because too much moisture in the stuff.
See, that's why we bring Nick here. You
pickles got water in them.
You got brine. You cube up the sliders. You put them in a baking dish with celery and I think carrots and chicken broth.
I know for a fact a prison warden got in trouble for feeding this to inmates at one point. It's called meal loaf on the inside. It's where you take all the old. I've done this with every kind of food.
You've been to jail that often?
No, I live like a sewer person, and I'm gonna I've taken a gallon Ziploc bag full of White Castle sliders that have been in my freezer and just like chopped them up with a hammer. And then tried to reconstitute them in a pan to make them crispy. It's got a name.
Yeah, it's White Castle.
Should be rich.
White Castle stuffing. You should be, and it's delicious. And it's weird because it at the same time, both taste like White Castle and taste like stuffing. It's like a brain trick thing.
I've ended most Christmas Eves and Thanksgiving Eves at White Castle. So
that's the way to do it.
Checkers or White Castle.
Checkers.
One of the two. Checkers. Well, yeah, I lived near one, so that was the go-to at the end of a holiday.
Not Rallies.
I didn't live near Rallies.
Well, Rallies is in certain parts of the country. Right. Checkers is Rally, and vice versa. Yeah,
that was cool of a name. I was a ska kid.
Dude, what do you do when your order's ready at Rallies?
You want me to say?
Pick it up. That was for Charlie Cannell. We're cutting this shit. I don't care. It's great. Thanksgiving is very Jersey. It's very gluttonous. There's a lot of food. There's a lot of family. There's a lot of nostalgia. I have deep nostalgia for my trips down to Howell for Thanksgiving, and I'm thankful that I get to celebrate Thanksgiving this year. I'm thankful for a lot of things. Let's just cut this. Nick, I don't know about you, but I'm very thankful for a lot of things in New Jersey, always, but especially this year. A few things that really came to the fore for me. Things I noticed this year. Things as I reflect on 2025, I'm like, thank you for that. Let's do it. Let's get to the things that we are most thankful for in New Jersey in 2025. Nick, are you ready?
I think I am.
My first thing that I'm thankful for is something that I've really discovered this year and has now become one of my favorite things in New Jersey. It's the old men who sing karaoke at Charlie's Corner in Secaucus.
What was your exposure to this? How do you know about this? This is an entire subculture that I didn't think you were aware of. And I'm fascinated.
I think an ex-girlfriend had a going away party at Charlie's Corner, and I was like, I don't like this person, but I do want to have a party at this bar sometime. So I had my birthday at Charlie's Corner in January, and ever since then I've been going back, and it's a great bar. It's the thing there is the stage for karaoke, which they do Friday, Saturday, Sunday night. Sunday night karaoke is a choice. They put the stage in the middle of the bar.
I know. Go on. I can't wait to hear what happened.
And so without fail, I've been 3 or 4 times now, and without fail, when I go to Charlie's Corner for karaoke, an older gentleman gets up there, and we're like, "Where's this gonna go?" And the first time it was a dude in a cowboy getup. I think he was doing Willie Nelson or something, but he was dancing. I got a video of it somewhere. I'll send it to you, Dwayne. And most recently, I was there this past weekend to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Edmund Fitzgerald. And
there's so many layers to this.
Yes, there are. There's too many layers.
So much going on.
And
not unlike a New Jersey sloppy Joe.
Boom. So we see this older guy approaching the stage, and we're super excited. And they start typing in "Sweet Dreams," and I think he's gonna do "Sweet Dreams" by Eurythmics. I'm like, okay, that's cool. But he gets up there and does "Sweet Dreams" by Marilyn Manson.
How old is this fella?
I'm guessing in his 70s. And
okay, so he's got a kid. He's like, this one, I didn't get it when he fought his kid about buying that record back in the 90s, and he's like, I came around. It's all right.
And I was like, how is this gonna go? And he just gets there and goes, "Sweet dreams are made of this." And I was like, oh my God, I'm terrified and amazed at the same time. I shook his hand after he went. I thought I was being punked or something. And I love karaoke. I love anyone that takes it really seriously. And I especially love the older gentlemen at Charlie's Corner who get up there and let it all hang out. So you're
well, I guess now that song's not cool anymore because an old
cool.
guy.
No. He crushed. I like it even more now.
I watched an old man fail to launch on Unchained Melody like 4 times in a row. Certain New Jersey men as they age, they just shrink like Play-Doh, and you get to a point where some old New Jersey guys just have a head the size of a fist. There's almost nothing left to them. They're gonna disappear and they're gonna go out swinging. And I watched this guy get up on stage, the opening chords to Unchained Melody. He opens his mouth and nothing comes out, and you just hear. He's trying, and nothing happens. They usher him off stage. A few more people go up, and then they give him a second chance. They bring him out. Let's give him. He gets up, starts again, opens his mouth, nothing comes out, and then you just hear like he just couldn't do it.
I'm so excited.
And then the second or third time they made him go through the whole song. It was excruciating.
See, I've not really experienced that, but that sounds amazing and terrible at the same time. Karaoke is all about enthusiasm. I don't care how good a singer you are. I don't care how bad a singer you are. If you get up there and try, you have my respect. And this guy, he didn't even get on the stage. He was just like on the like walking around the bar, like growling like a wolf to this Marilyn Manson song. And I mean, Charlie's Corner, if you haven't been there, it's like it's its own world.
Yep.
It's like a little bubble because it doesn't feel like you're in Secaucus. It kind of feels like you're in the Twilight Zone. It's this dingy, divey spot that was apparently, I think the family knows Springsteen because the bar is not where they filmed the Glory Days video, but it inspired the Glory Days video, and they've posted with Bruce a bunch. Go to this place. It is unlike any other bar I've ever been to.
Yep, Charlie's Corner is weird. It's very weird.
What are your memories? I mean, other than the guy who couldn't get a note out. What was your exposure to Charlie's Corner?
I like the fact that you said it doesn't feel like Secaucus. I'm like, what does? No one's ever like, you know what? It's fucking real Secaucus right now. I knew that place because of karaoke night. Mm-hmm. So outside of I think I've seen more birthday or bachelor or bachelorette parties struggle through Sabotage by the Beastie Boys than I can count. And I'm like, that's a pick right there. That's a good start.
What's your number one Jersey karaoke song?
Jersey? What do you mean Jersey karaoke song?
From a Jersey artist or has a connection to Jersey.
Man, the only time I ever sing karaoke is if I can find someone to be the boy for Paradise by the Dashboard Light and I'm the girl. So, because I'm taking up all your time. My name was on the list for an hour and a half. We're doing a 7-minute song with 2 singers in it.
Let's go to Charlie's Corner on Friday. I'll be your boy.
Done
I got you.
Done. Stop right there. I got to know right now. Before we go any further, do you love me?
Yeah. I actually had an idea for this podcast. I want to go to Charlie's Corner with Dwayne or like a video crew and just pay. Be like, I'll buy you a drink if you do a Springsteen song with me because I always do Thunder Road to start. It just feels right in that bar and it always gets appreciated. So, Charlie's Corner. Thank you for being so weird and singular and giving old men a literal stage to sing songs.
Their time to shine. They've been in the shadows for too long.
They just and that's like the highlight of their week. I love karaoke very, very much. I look forward to it. I'm anytime that comes up in the group chat, I'm ready to rock. Let's go do a karaoke. But when they get up there, it's like that just this man is 70 years old and we just took 20 years off his life or like off his age because he feels like $1 million.
We got to find the guy who does the Manson cover and get him like a satin jacket that just says "Sweet Dreams" on the back. We got to find him.
That's a brilliant idea, Nick.
Embroiderers of the Garden State.
we know a few. Shouts to Panther. Nick, what are you thankful for this year?
My go-to. Thankful for. Just another day in the Garden State. No, I mean, I'm thankful for this year. Jersey-wise or just
Jersey-wise?
Jersey-wise in general, I'm just looking forward to slowing down a little bit. I like this time of year where we all kind of like, I like the cold, gray November of Jersey where we all kind of like, either you slow down because you don't feel good or you're just exhausted, but everybody kind of, like a rhythm slows a little bit, like a reptile when it gets cold out. We're not as warm-blooded as we think. And I'm just looking forward to laying on my couch. The same thing will happen every year at Thanksgiving where I'm not going to overeat this year. We're not going to take it easy. We're just going to have apps. Just going to have apps. 3 hours later, the living room sounds like a Civil War hospital tent, and people are just groaning and just shoveling whatever's left. Every Thanksgiving, I get dessert from my parents from a place called Alex and Terry's in Bayonne, Polish deli, and they have a Polish dessert called Krzyziki.
You've brought me this. It's delicious.
Oh, I have brought this for you. It's just like 300 egg yolks and a half a sack of flour. And that's it. You're just going to shovel it into your mouth. It explodes the second it hits your tongue, and it's beautiful.
It's delicious.
It's my favorite thing. I look forward to it all year.
I mean, this is one. I love Thanksgiving because it is just a time to be lazy. Mm-hmm. It's like I feel like it's frowned upon to fall asleep in front of the television. Normally. On Thanksgiving, it's encouraged. Mm-hmm. If you're not taking a nap in between dinner and dessert, you're doing it wrong. And it does feel very nice to just be lazy and do nothing.
Yeah, waking relatives up to eat more is fun.
Get up, there's more gravy.
Also, I don't even know how I'm related to some of these people, but they're climbing on me and punching me in the head for no reason. I'm like, I see you once a year. This is awesome.
All right. On this note, another thing I'm very thankful for, the Wawa Gobbler. I mean, we could just say Wawa in general. Wawa, you are a beacon in the night for us in New Jersey. We've covered this plenty. It's a clean bathroom. It's a reliable sandwich. It's a gas station. And around this time of year, it is a Thanksgiving sandwich paradise. Have you had many experiences with the Gobbler?
Yes. So not the Wawa Gobbler. I'm aware of it. Mm-hmm. I have had it. I am a dry bagged food man. I don't think I've had a hot meal in weeks. So I'm pretzel nuggets and M&Ms with peanuts or pretzels in the middle of them. But the Wawa Gobbler I have had. I will say this: I love that sandwich. I don't need cranberry sauce on it.
See that? Before we go any further,
sorry.
No. That's. I was gonna ask you. The Wawa Gobbler is a Thanksgiving sandwich. Mm-hmm. It is hot turkey with stuffing and gravy and cranberry sauce, and you can church it up however you want. If you want to throw some mayo on there, I won't judge you. If you want to put some hot peppers on there, that's really nice too. But it's like I said earlier, the best part of Thanksgiving is the leftovers. The best part of Thanksgiving is making a Thanksgiving sandwich, and the fact that you can just have one at any time you want, from like October 15th to December 31st at a Wawa in New Jersey. I don't know who thought that up. I don't know how that got approved. I tried to find the history of the Wawa Gobbler before this episode. I couldn't find it.
I don't think Wawa invented it.
Oh no, they didn't. Oh no, they definitely didn't invent it. No, look, I love Wawa. I won't give them credit for that. But they just the fact that they were like, hey, we're a gas station. Let's make a Thanksgiving sandwich.
I think more people should take note from that. Also, I'm all in favor of people using mashed potatoes instead of mayonnaise as a sandwich spread.
Why not?
What are we doing here?
It's gluttonous, and I'm saying gluttonous too much. We're going to cut that out.
Glutinous because of the bread.
Yeah, it's overkill. And the idea of eating, one of the revered meals in American culture from a convenience store, gas station, whatever, if you order it from a touchscreen, might seem sacrilegious. Nah, it's delicious. I haven't had one yet this year. I've been waiting. I'm saving it for as a reward or a treat or something, because it's honestly, I think everything Wawa does is at least good. Some things are better than others, but they nail the Gobbler. They were I think that the first time I really fell in love with Wawa, it was because of the Gobbler. I was like, oh wow, you can get this here, and I think Wawa, or Thanksgiving sandwiches have kind of risen in popularity. I mean, you see them as like specials at diners or restaurants or whatever, and more delis. I know Milburn Deli does one that's very good. I think they do it on rye bread, which I like. But when I first had a Wawa gobbler, it was like I didn't know this was even really a thing.
Yeah, I'm like I said, like I'm all in favor of this. Everything about the sandwich makes sense to me except the cranberry sauce. But you can just do this. Like this is just to me, just a continuation and a wetter version of putting potato chips on a sandwich. Like it's potato chips on a turkey club, which I'm all about. But it's just like also got like just slathered in gravy. Can I go on a short tirade about the underused bird that is the turkey?
Please.
First of all, favorite bird, love it. Should have been the national bird.
Ben Franklin.
Here's my gripe. Not a single place. Granted, creative credit wherever it's due for the gobbler. I need someone to step up in this state, and I don't care who it is. There is nowhere, even around the holidays, that makes a turkey nugget. You've never heard those words
sure
in a row
haven't,
before. No one has. Not even your lowest of the low. Not your Arby's or your Carl's Junior's. No one does it. It's an underutilized. A nugget isn't even a cut of meat.
It sure is
You
not.
just take a melon baller to a turkey and you've got a nugget. No one's stepping up. How is no one doing this? There's much more meat on a turkey than a chicken. You could optimize your nugget output tenfold. Tenfold.
You're leaving money on the table, people, on the turkey table.
We don't even eat their eggs.
Turkey.
Yeah, they do. They don't lay as many as a chicken, but it's not so few that it would negate the use of the eggs. And I have a manila envelope in my bag full of
Turkey
glossy
ideas?
photos of bird eggs. You can't pick a turkey egg out. I guarantee it. No one's even seen one. They're laying them. What are we doing?
I know there's some good spots in Jersey that do like really good like smoked turkey wings. One of my favorite turkey sandwiches in New Jersey, other than the Wawa gobbler, is the turkey sandwich at Hobby's in Newark, where they do light meat and dark meat. Absolutely spectacular. I love turkey. I love turkey sandwiches, and I love the gobbler. And if someone wants to make a turkey nugget, it'll make Nick Fierro very happy. So
Don't make me do it myself.
Nick, you got anything else you're thankful for?
I mentioned Alex. I'm very grateful that Patterson is bringing back the pedestrian bridge across the Great Falls this year. That is huge news. Love that. I have not bothered looking into it tremendously, so I don't know any details about it other than the headline, but I'm super happy that's happening because I loved walking across that bridge as a kid and just looking at like a rickety wooden bridge over a several 100-foot drop into just abandoned cars and water. I can't wait. Can't wait.
To the uninitiated, Patterson Great Falls. I've been. If you watch Sopranos, you've seen it. How significant as someone who's grew up near Patterson is the Great Falls?
Every single Saturday, hiking Garab Mountain to go to Lambert's Castle and the Tower and then the falls and climbing down like on paths we weren't even supposed to go on. Me and my dad just slowly walking down and just watching people fish in the Passaic River. The best. And that bridge has been closed for what, 20-something years? If not longer?
I think it was closed 4 years ago, more than 4 years ago.
Seems like 20.
Because there were safety concerns, and it reopened on November 7th. It's a Thanksgiving miracle. I had heard about this, and I have not been to the Great Falls in far too long. My father used to work at St. Joseph's Hospital in Patterson, so I spent some time around there. Why did it take so long for them to build a new? Man,
You're asking me. I thought it was 20 years ago. It was 4.
Why did it take so long? And I'm looking at a video of them installing it via crane.
This
is
wait.
Awesome. It's a
very, very grateful for that.
So what do you? I mean, Patterson's lost a lot of cool stuff. I mean, Libby's. I think Libby's Cup closing.
The building's still there, and I'm buying lottery tickets because I will move in. I will keep that building going.
It's not, hold
up.
Did
they tear it down?
Wait, hold on. I call it Libby's Cup, and I got it confused with Toby's Cup.
Libby's lunch. You mean.
Libby's, yeah. So, I mean, Patterson has lost a lot of great things in recent years. Libby's lunch is the first thing that comes to mind for me. I would be thankful if someone brought that back.
It would be incredible. Libby's. I know I drove past the building within the last year, but Patterson, as far as what it does still have going for it, Patsy's. Tried and true, one of the best pieces I've
Thankful
ever had
for that.
ever. Prototype gallery on River Street, phenomenal venue, phenomenal workspace, art space, beautiful room that hosts a ton of shows. The Red, White, and Blue on River Street in Patterson, or not on River Street. The Red, White, and Blue on the river in Patterson is still there. Chicken Supreme still going strong. Cannot speak highly enough. All those things, very, very thankful for in Patterson.
I got to do a
get the
Patterson
wings.
episode.
Get the wings of Chicken Supreme.
You told me about this spot. This is like the third time. I'm thankful for Patterson, and I'm thankful that I get to explore some of this stuff. Hopefully with you, though. I think
Let's do a run. Oh, there's a new spot. My dad and my mom are hooked on. I got to take you to.
What's it called?
I got it started.
Okay,
Look it up. It's got a weird name. I forget what it is.
The next thing I'm thankful for is Cinco de Mayo, the Mexican restaurant. Yeah, that sounds like I'm thankful for the holiday.
It does. When I saw it on the list, I was like, Jeremy, you're sundowning, baby. Come on, it's November, kid. What are we doing? Oh, I like Easter. Yeah, I do very good, Jeremy. Very good. Yeah, let's get you to bed.
Please, I'm begging you. The next thing I'm thankful for is Cinco de Mayo. No, not the holiday. That's not seasonal right now. We're talking about the Mexican restaurant in New Brunswick that does DIY rock shows. Have you been?
So, one of my friends, Matt, who's a photographer, he told me about that place a couple months back. I didn't know it existed. I've been out of New Brunswick for too long, regrettably. But yeah, that place keeping local shows going, and I've seen like the parking lot of that place when there's a like knockdown, drag out, crazy. It doesn't make sense, and I want it to go on forever, but who knows? So go while you can. It's incredible.
I recently went for the first time. I saw my buddy's band Sunny Boy playing there, along with the band called Tarantula from Virginia. That's really sick. And I had heard tell of this spot for the uninitiated, which was me until recently. It's a Mexican restaurant that on certain nights they clear out tables and they put up a bunch of like band shirts and posters and stuff, and they just have shows in the middle of this Mexican restaurant. Like, that makes no sense at all. And I love every second of it. I just like... The whole time I'm there, I'm just like spending a couple minutes looking at the band, spending a couple seconds to look around. Like, I cannot believe we're here right now. Like it's true New Jersey ingenuity and DIY-ness. That's like, we're just gonna use one thing for another, and like those are the best kind of shows. The shows that shouldn't be happening where they're happening, and we gotta appreciate them while they last. Like you said, I think that recently. They posted about how they needed to raise some money because they were struggling, and I know a band not that long ago came in and I don't know if it was the fans or what, wrecked a bunch of stuff in the restaurant. And like, how dare you? Like if you're gonna attend a show in a space like this, respect the space. Miss me with this disrespect your surroundings bullshit. Like, we're at a cool DIY venue. This is what makes New Jersey music awesome. This is what made like Bloomfield Ave Cafe really cool when I was growing up there. And like, if you're gonna, go to these shows, support the scene, support the bands, and more than anything, don't fuck up the venue.
I think the thing that made Bloomfield Ave Cafe really special was the one non-functioning toilet for hundreds of teens. And the hole in the floor with a rug over it. Remember that?
I peed in that toilet plenty. And
yeah, everyone did. You had no choice.
And I still remember to this day, there was a sticker that said "Boogers are beautiful," and as a 13-year-old, I was like, "That's the funniest thing I've ever heard."
That was my band, Boogers Are Beautiful. Me and fellow guest Pat Byrne were in that band.
Are you fucking serious?
No, that'd be crazy. Although me and Pat did play Bloomfield Ave Cafe though. Man, our only demo came from
Cinco de Mayo. Like, that's like.
Yeah, it's cool. And I wish there was a more interesting story about why they were just like, no, they were just cool with it.
Yeah,
like, that's great.
I got to do a bigger story on this. Like,
please.
It's the juxtaposition of like breakdowns and burritos. Like moshing and mole. I did that off the top, baby. What's up?
And like, not just even local bands. There's a Japanese crust punk band called Contrast Attitude who hadn't toured the U.S. in forever. They played there the night before they played TVI in Brooklyn. Like, it's just becoming like a known thing, and it's so cool. And of course, New Brunswick. Yeah. Keep going. Nothing will stop you, New Brunswick. Nothing. You're whack-a-mole of cool. Something ends, something new begins. You're incredible. Keep it going.
There are certain venues, like musical venues, that like I'll go see anyone. Like if a band that I kind of like is playing, I'll go to just because I love the venue. And now any band that I'm remotely interested in, if they're playing Cinco de Mayo, I'm going. And I cannot recommend it enough. Go if you like music and if you like New Jersey like music culture, this spot it's a must. Nick, what else are you thankful for this year?
I'm thankful for the fact that I think year round you can go into the Meadowlands Nature Conservatory and they will take you into their there's a giant telescope in the Meadowlands that you can go and look through for free, and it's guided by a bunch of scientists who just hang out in the Meadowlands and are happy to show you the stars year round in a gigantic rotating astronomer's telescope. It's phenomenal. It's one of those domes with the retractable lid. It's incredible, and it's free. And go.
Are we talking about the William D. McDowell Observatory?
We are.
Yo,
Check it out.
It's open Wednesdays year-round, weather permitting. I was like, sorry.
I've gone in the middle of the winter. It's awesome.
It's raining. We can't look at the stars.
You can. Go when it's raining because there's fewer bugs. I've gone in July and it's brutal, and I've gone in winter and it's brutal, but go. It's really, really, really cool. They do a class beforehand that you do or do not have to sit through. It is going to be mostly children, so bring the kids, but I've definitely stood there and waited in line for my turn to take my glasses off and try to figure out how to look through a telescope without the astigmatism proofers on.
The wonders of the Meadowlands.
It's beautiful.
It's the fact that the duality that you have ugly stadiums and ugly football teams and nature, and then you can look at space.
And sometimes they point it towards the Ferris wheel just for fun. Just kidding, they don't. They don't.
That'd be really
weird.
The state-of-the-art observatory features a research-grade classical Cassegrain telescope housed within a 6-meter retractable dome, which is capable of viewing objects millions of light years away.
Yeah.
It's operated by astronomers from Bergen Community College.
When's the last time you looked at the TikTok sign in Saturn at the same time?
I'm thankful for this, and I've never even been there.
Look into the cosmos and get bit by a duck.
I can't have you on the podcast anymore. I just fucking laugh the whole time.
We're gonna get bit by ducks together, you and me. Quack, quack, Jeremy. Quack, quack.
There's no one I'd rather be bit by a duck
I
with.
got your back, baby.
Yeah. The next
serve them at Ruts when we're done with them.
While we watch wildlife.
Ruts
play.
can have duck on the menu. We can't get a turkey nugget. I'm just saying to circle back.
No logic. The next thing that I'm most the next thing I'm thankful for, the fact that New York Knicks star Jalen Brunson was born in New Jersey. Jalen Brunson becoming a Knicks legend, Villanova legend, won NCAA championships there, played at Villanova, didn't go to high school in New Jersey, but he was born in New Brunswick, and he was raised in Cherry Hill until he was 6. And he is now, there's no professional basketball in New Jersey. The Nets abandoned us. I'm a Knicks fan anyway, but it's just really cool to me that the one of the biggest basketball stars in the world, like the best player on one of the biggest teams, like they could go to the finals this year. Will they win it? Probably not, but he's from Jersey. And I assume you don't know much about basketball.
How dare you?
Do you?
No.
That's what we thought.
It's not just it's anything. Any sport. It's not exclusive. I couldn't name a single giant.
Jalen, we don't need to.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, those are turkeys. Jalen Brunson is undersized and tough as hell, and he plays bully ball, and he fights through traffic just like Jerseyans, and he goes to the foul line, and he led the Knicks to the conference finals last year. Looking for the finals this year. He's the best Knicks player in a very long time. I mean, you could argue that he's. We're getting out of Jersey territory here. Carmelo Anthony, really excellent player for the Knicks. Before that, Patrick Ewing. But Brunson's right up there. And I have to say, though, he was recently on a podcast with teammate Josh Hart. They have a podcast because everyone has a podcast now. They'll give it to anyone, including me. And they were discussing Central Jersey. Mm-hmm. And they both agreed that Central Jersey doesn't exist. And this bothers me. Jalen Brunson, I love you with all my heart. You are my favorite basketball player. And if you bring the Knicks to the promised land, which I think you can, you can do it. Say whatever you want about Central Jersey, but brother, you were born in Central Jersey. You were born in New Brunswick. That is Central Jersey.
Yeah, can we make the rule if you deny the existence of it, you're from there? That's it. If you say there isn't one, you're from Central, baby.
I can't that hurt my brain.
It has a middle. It's crazy to me.
We're gonna have a geologist or a map maker come on the podcast.
Maybe the telescope friends of mine can.
There we go.
I know a scientist.
Jalen Brunson, thank you for everything you do for the Knicks. But come on, man.
Having just learned you exist, I wish you well. Good luck out there,
Nick. What else are you thankful for?
Jose Tejas. I'm absolutely thrilled that I get to see 2 of them within a week because I'm going to pass one on the way out of here, and I'm going to go see in my mind the OG one in Fairfield this weekend. It is still my favorite place to eat on the planet, and they briefly had merch, and they ran out of shirts in my size.
I'll find you one, man. Jose Tejas for the uninitiated. There's one near us right now, actually.
I know. I love driving past it.
Wait a minute. Do you have lunch? You gotta.
It's the rival Tejas. Yeah. I'm not going.
You're gonna go to that. So what is, for those who don't know, what is Jose Tejas?
It's got a giant neon sign that says "Eat," and it's got a fender that's a boot scraper. And if you go to the one in Fairfield, my friend Frank painted most of it back in the early aughts. and it's just a good Tex-Mex spot. I've had many people say that back in the day, the chili relleno was the best you could get outside Texas. It's phenomenal. I once got violently ill because I drank a coffee mug full of something called Camptown sauce. It was, I think, the same night I swore off Maker's Mark because I think that's all I had that day was some garlic bread, some Camptown sauce, and about a pint of Maker's. But anyway, that's not their fault. Well, that's half their fault. No one, anyway, I worked there. I just took some Camptown
Now,
sauce.
this is a national chain, yes?
East Coast.
East Coast.
Outside of New Jersey, it's called
Border
Cafe. Border Cafe. There's 2 in New Jersey that I know of. I think
Woodbridge
there's
and Fairfield.
And there's 1 in Boston, and there might be 1 in Virginia. I don't know. I know a lady with a Jose Tejas tattoo. She worked for corporate Jews. Very nice.
That is an incredible tattoo.
Yeah.
Jose
Full back, too.
There's Jose Tejas. There's 2 in Massachusetts. There's 1 in Delaware.
Give them. I don't need to give them a shout out. You still can't get in on a Saturday night. I've been going since I was a kid. I went maybe a month ago. You still cannot get in, which is great because they have a giant bar you can sit at and just order stuff there. Chips and salsa on the house. Come right to your table before they even take your drink order. Phenomenal place. During lockdown, they would sell you a gallon of margarita mix that was missing just enough for you to pour a bottle of Jose Cuervo into that they would also sell you. And that's where we would go for food on Mother's Day.
The life you live. We used to go to the Tejas in Woodbridge back when I was on the high school sports team. That was like our go-to like lunch move. We could talk about all the great food things there, but it's the fajitas, baby. They're sizzling. They're delicious. They're salty. I never once regretted ordering them. But it's funny to me. New Jersey is not known for its Mexican food.
It's the best.
While wearing a Mexican restaurant shirt. Shouts to El Ranchero in Jersey City. But it seems to me there is a visceral reaction whenever you mention Jose Tejas.
Get the blackened chicken fajita or just the blackened chicken entree with the marmalade on the side. Get the jambalaya. Go for the rice and beans are fine. The jambalaya is still the best. Gumbo. It's the only place you get like reputable gumbo in North Jersey that I know of. If you know of another place to get gumbo, please let me know. Other than Dinosaur Barbecue.
I think that place closed.
Well, then that's because their gumbo was trash. Tejas, yeah, phenomenal. Also. Well, there was, what is it? It doesn't matter.
If we're going to keep talking, I mean, you mentioned, I'm just going to take a sec, talking about food from Texas, Tex-Mex. This is not the only Texas cuisine in New Jersey that doesn't seem to make sense. We got Texas wieners in New Jersey. I'm very thankful for that. We talked about, Libby's lunch. Apparently, so
was Libby's a Texas wiener? Because I know, Which ones build themselves as that? There was Hot Grill.
Hot Grill
says they are.
Manny's in Hillside, I think.
Okay, because there were a few that like their commercial. Remember the I think it was the Hot Grill commercial with the cowboys sitting around, or their horses got towed. It's the most New Jersey commercial of all time. It's a bunch of cowboys that rope their horses up to go get hot dogs, and when they come out, it's like you parked them in the towaway zone, you idiot. And it's clearly just somebody's uncle. It's great.
New Jersey is full of geographical anomalies and contradictions, and Texas wieners, which I was researching this. The Library of Congress cites that the recipe started in Paterson, and it's a chili dog with mustard and onions, and the hot dog is deep fried. Can't forget that. So thank you for that. One more thing I am very thankful for in New Jersey. And this is going to sound weird. I'm very thankful for sun-dried tomato bagels and strawberry milk from Hot Bagels Abroad in Bloomfield.
At the same time.
At the same damn time. You know why? Because when I was a kid, my parents moved me here from Brooklyn when I was 3. My earliest memory of bagels is going to Hot Bagels Abroad, not far from Holston's, on Broad in Bloomfield. And my dad was like, "You want a sesame bagel with cream cheese?" They're like, "No." "You want a bagel with lox?" "No." "Do you want a sun-dried tomato bagel?" And I said yes because it tasted like pizza. To this day, I very much love sun-dried tomato bagels. Do they go with strawberry milk? Absolutely not. That's a terrible combination. That's disgusting. Why would you do that? I'm a bagel snob, and if someone told me that was their order, I would scoff at them. But then I'd be like, "No, I get it. That's nostalgic."
See, that to me is like me getting upset with cranberry sauce on the gobbler. Like, if you like it, go for it. Like, it's the same. You're putting fruit on savory. I don't get it, but go nuts.
No, if you're like, if it's the whole thing with food is like, if it's as gross as something might be, if it's something you ate when you were a kid, you get a pass. And so I was like 4 or 5 years old, just crushing these bagels and like taking a bite of a pizza bagel, basically taking a swig of strawberry milk, not chocolate milk, not like strawberry. That's a terrible combination. But and now I'll judge anyone for their bagel order because that's my job as a food writer, and I'll scoff at you if you tell me that you go to like Beyond the Bagel in Montclair, which is for my money one of the worst bagel shops in New Jersey. But no, I take one bite of this combination and I'm a kid again, and I feel like everyone has that. Like, it was one of my introductions to New Jersey food. Like that's what it comes down to, and for that I will always be grateful.
My go-to dine order throughout high school and college, super sophisticated. No matter what diner I would go to, I wouldn't look at the menu at all. I'd just be like pizza bagel, hot chocolate. You can walk in anywhere and say pizza bagel, and they'll just bring you one. They'll just put sauce and cheese on a sliced toasted bagel that you don't know where it came from. They just had it in the back,
and it's gonna taste good.
It's gonna taste great. It's gonna get the job done. Pizza bagel at the Versailles Diner, now the West Essex Diner. That was my go-to.
Man, gotta cherish these diners while we still got them. Nick, we've been thankful enough. We've been earnest enough. It's time to talk about the turkeys.
Let's do it.
And before we do that, before we talk about the people that really annoyed us or embarrassed us in New Jersey this year, the people that deserve to get roasted like a turkey, when I brought this up to you, you thought I was actually talking about New Jersey turkeys, didn't you?
It was via text. I read it fast. You texted me. I was at work last night. I'm sorry. I was like, let's talk New Jersey. And do you not experience the roving hordes of wild turkeys?
I have. I want to hear about them from you, though.
The slow-moving bike gang that comes from the woods and just like blocks traffic. If you are anywhere near Garrett Mountain, anywhere near like mostly the Passaic County area, they just come out of place and they block traffic. Like they don't care. People like I've seen a mother goose hold up traffic to an extent, not the way a roving horde of a couple dozen wild turkeys come out, because they all look like they've done nothing. They all look like Popeye. Like they all look like they've been fighting each other to be at the front of the pack to block traffic. Like they get to argue over who gets to do it. I've seen them take over a town pool one time. That was crazy. Yeah, a wild turkey falling into it. You think it's going to sink like a bowling ball. It doesn't. It's weird how buoyant they are. It's the fat content.
You can make a really good turkey nugget out of
It's a little tiny dinosaur. It really is like just an old Italian guy dinosaur, just kind of like blocking traffic because I don't know. I did think you meant them. I have no gripe with them.
No, I've had not many interactions with New Jersey wild turkeys, though. One time I was down in Cape May. It was a few summers ago, and we saw like a traffic jam, and we're like, "What's going on?" And like. We came back later. I was on a run on this same road, and there was still a traffic jam. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? And then I see that a wild turkey is just causing chaos. It's like, because it's not like a deer that'll like scurry off or like a small animal. That turkey's like, yo, I'm here. What's up? I'm wild. I'm crazy. I'm not going anywhere. And like,
it's got a sharpened screwdriver on it. Like you can't mess around.
Yeah, it has a beak. And we like.
And those beaks can break glass. It's crazy.
We literally went to the other side of the road because they were so scary.
Yeah, they're amazing. All the respect in the world.
Do we eat them though? No, right? Can you hunt turkeys in New Jersey?
Jeremy, I'm glad you asked. Imagine just out of it,
it's wild turkey season.
They got to be okay. I mean, I imagine they're fine.
I think I just found our next. Next excursion.
I don't think we have anything that can cut through their skin. I really think you need some kind of like diamond enforced blade made in a volcano to get through them, or a butter knife. I honestly don't know.
Let's go find out. Nick, the moving on from real turkeys to metaphorical turkeys.
Go for it.
The proverbial turkey. The first turkey on my list is the guy who got arrested for masturbating in public at the Korn concert this summer.
The guy who was limping his biscuit on the upper deck.
A man at a recent Korn concert. All right, hold up. The incident took place on August 22nd. No, the incident took place on August 27th at MetLife Stadium. It was the first of two nights where Korn and System of a Down were playing. I was out of town when this happened, and people were just texting me about it.
Likely story, Jeremy.
Look, I love System of a Down. I like Korn fine. The incident was captured on video by other concert goers, but there were a couple rows behind them. And it was clear what they were doing.
It wasn't even during the headliner, right? He
was
during the opening act, and he was linking his park.
Dude, I don't care how much you like Korn. I don't care. Like, we've talked about all like the
I don't think he was doing it because he liked Korn that much. That's a wild assumption that he was overcome with emotion because Jonathan Davis walked on stage.
Talk about a freak on a leash.
Oh
man, come on, dude. Like, just don't do. You're making it weird for everybody. Like, at least go to the bathroom. I don't know.
No, at least don't do it. At least don't do it. Crazy, even by new metal standards.
If you're, bro.
Oh, he slipped his knot.
Oh my god. I hope we can use this. This is so good. Come on, man. Like, do better. Like, what do you? Like, people were excited for these shows. I mean, I remember people going crazy. I know a lot of Korn fans. A lot of a System of a Down, Toxicity, one of the most influential albums of my life. Keep it in your pants, bud.
Yeah, people were looking forward to that for so long. You're gonna show up and just hoobastank all over the place.
Oh my fucking god!
Run out of bands.
No, you
Sweet
didn't.
dreams.
Nick, do you have any? Do you have a turkey?
Not non-specific. Anybody that's getting obstructing or trying to destroy the delivery robots in Hudson County specifically. If you haven't seen them, have you talked about these at all?
I've not talked about them. They are taking over Jersey City. I know that
they're everywhere. They are annoying. But there's people who are like mad at them. They're mad at the robots themselves as though those are the problems. Like, it's like trying to lance off a chicken pox. Like, the problem's coming from within, and you're mad at the wrong thing. It's just a little guy. It's just a little guy with soup inside his head on his way to work, and they gave him little blinky eyes. I get it. It's a tool of the surveillance state. It's weird. I get it. It's bizarre, and it's a robot with a camera on its head. But if you're a grown man getting in its way and trying to flip it over, and you're not clinically insane, you need to, I don't know, man. Just grow up and get mad at something you can actually change, because you can flip them all over and they're just going to make more. Two will replace them. You're just getting minestrone all over the crosswalk.
I remember the first time I saw one of these in downtown Jersey City. I was like, oh, that's so cool. That's so futuristic. And they're kind of cute. Now they're everywhere. Like, I live in the Heights. I see them coming up and down the hill. That's wild. Like, crazy. It really is like gentrification personified. I say that as a gentrifier. Sorry. Don't flip the robots. If you don't like them, stop getting so much damn delivery. And like, I'm not blaming the restaurants, because it is hard to stay open as a restaurant in 2025. But I do find it ridiculous that at like 9 a.m, I see 5 robots climbing up this hill. Get off your ass and go get your bagel.
Factor in they're slow. Like, they're slow. They're slow. So by the time you put in the order, that thing's got to like wake up and kind of like roll. And there's kids in its way and dogs. And God forbid there's a road cone. It's got to back up and do its weird little mambo around it. By the time it gets to the place and your iced coffee goes in its face, and then its lid gets closed, and then it just boops its way to you. 45 minutes. Make your own. Like, listen, I'm this old man yelling at cloud.
No, I feel the same way.
I'm like, it's insanely ineffective and so cartoonishly unnecessary. And there's also just like delivery services and dudes that you can pay to do. It's kind of bizarre, and there's only so much you can fit in it. Like, I saw a pizza come out of it once, and the box was in at a slant.
Yeah, it's like throwing it in the back of a pickup truck.
But they're cute.
They're very cute.
Yeah, it's like Wall-E if he made a mess instead of picking one up.
Yeah, no, but is this not a warning sign? Like, Wall-E's gonna happen. We're gonna get so lazy that we no longer can get off our fucking asses and go get food ourselves.
I'm sleepy now.
Yeah, I'm very sleepy. This coffee ain't doing nearly enough. Hope you caught that one.
Yeah, like a 50-year-old skateboarder yelling at a delivery robot. I'm like, dude, look in the mirror.
If you want to complain to the restaurants that are using these machines, if you want to complain to the company that's building these machines, cool. But like, leave the machine. And like, we call them, they call them clunkers, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, hold up. I got to look this up.
I have no idea.
Clunkers.
I've been putting little hats on them. Little suction cup cigarettes. You just stick them to the front so it looks like it's smoking a bone.
I can neither confirm nor deny that I saw a Jersey's Best podcast sticker on one of them. I can also neither confirm nor deny if I put it there. These little clankers.
The whole thing is a fingerprint touchpad, and you're now in the system. It's going to deliver you. It's going to deliver you.
Have you ever gotten delivery from one of these things?
I've never ordered, and no. I'm out. I'm out and about. By the time I'm coming home, I'm hitting the gas station. I say hi to my gas station guy. I'm not above it, but I've never wanted anything that bad where I would want to wait an hour and a half and then
I'll just go get it. It's cheaper.
I'm fine with it.
It's faster.
I'm not shitting on anybody who wants to get stuff. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. I'm just mad at the people who are mad at the thing that isn't really the problem. It's like
Also,
go for it.
delivery food is just, I mean, I have feelings about getting food delivered. Food's always better if you pick it up yourself, because it's faster. And also, I mean, so much of delivery food isn't even good. Like, I don't know. Like, we're gonna cut this. It's a weird rant. But
Fair enough.
No, but I mean, not the whole thing. Just me complaining. But like, when's the I don't know. I do this thing where I'm like, when I order something from like Uber Eats or whatever, and I like compare the price for like delivery or pickup, and it's like $15 cheaper for me to just get up and go walk over and get it. So I'm like, just save some money and get some fucking steps in. I don't know, man.
Also, you move to a city. Enjoy the city.
Yeah.
I get it. If you live in the burbs and there's nothing around for miles,
No.
fine. But if you move to the hustle and bustle and you're going to make some guy ride a bike in the rain to give you
You better
ramen,
be tipping, man.
Yeah,
You
come
better
on.
be tipping. The next thing, my next turkey is also restaurant related. These turkeys are the NJ restaurant owners who told customers to fuck off on TikTok. Taylor Sam's, a popular brunch spot with locations in Brick and St. Petersburg, Florida. What a combination. They opened in Bay Head over the summer. In a now deleted TikTok video, the restaurant's official account, the owners or an employee chided customers for complaining about their prices. And eventually, after a back and forth, I guess the customers complained like, "Oh, this place is more expensive than the last spot." Blah blah blah. And the owner, I believe it was the owner, someone on the excuse me, someone on the official account said, "Did you ask them where they're standing? This is Bay Head, baby. Our food is double the quality and double the flavor. You can double go and fuck off."
The phrase double the flavor bothers me so much. That's not a measure of quality at all. It's just more flavor.
Yeah,
That's not our double the. It's not a quantitative thing. Food quality. You can't be like it's double good.
And how does someone double fuck off? I don't know.
I mean, I've seen it.
Yeah.
But that's
and look, I'm all for customers that deserve to get chewed out. I'm all for them getting chewed out. If you're being a jerk to a restaurant owner, like kindly, kick rocks. If you're being rude to a bartender per se at a local dive bar, you can really kick rocks, especially if it's Nick Fierro.
you can. I mean, I'm too tired to care, guys.
But like there's this weird rise in restaurant ownership like culture where you have the very online restaurant owner who's like, "Oh, we're gonna respond to customers on Yelp, and we're gonna take their Yelp reviews and put it on our Instagram and laugh at them, or we're gonna troll them." One restaurant owner like once named a special after a customer who complained, and like, it's Jersey. I love a waiter or waitress who gives me shit. Like that's part of the charm. That was almost one of the things I was thankful for this year. But there's a line. And I think telling people to go and fuck off when you're a new business in down the shore, which is, not hurting for restaurants, especially brunch spots, like not the best business model.
I'm all for it. No, I want to know who you are. So if you're the kind of person that wants to do that, if you're going to come into an established place, take it over, make everything more expensive, and then tell people to go screw when they complain justifiably, I want to know that's you. You know what I mean? I'm glad the veil is pulled back, the curtain's opened, and look at you. Look at you standing there in the wind with your dick in your hand. Fine with me. Also, like, these are people who clearly didn't grow up like we did in the comment section, like who don't understand the ramifications of trying to make trying to poke the bear that is online. Like they are legion. They are one. They will come for you. Like if you are not prepared, if you do not have the fortitude to stand up to the entirety of the internet, and you're going to be like, sitting up, they're going to destroy you and turn you inside out and flay you in front of everybody, and it's going to cost twice as much. Yeah. I love it.
Double the flavor.
Do it. Double the flavor.
No, once it's online forever. And I mean, this was one of the big stories in New Jersey restaurants this year, and it's crazy. And look,
how is this a big story? I told someone to fuck off yesterday.
But where do you work?
I'm not saying no.
We know where you work. It's a dive bar. It's one thing to get told.
I swear I didn't.
it's one thing to be told to fuck off at a dive bar. Like you're expecting that. That's part of the experience. But at like a froofy brunch spot, and like I get it. If you do this at a diner, fine. But like it's just
it's the owners talking, not someone they didn't say it to someone's face, right?
Yeah.
They weren't like to a customer doing that. They said it to the internet.
Yeah,
they
and
said it to
that's-
their phone.
and
oh,
how
babe.
brave.
Oh,
no, and you're just asking. It got deleted for a reason. And the funny thing is, we wrote. I
posted it.
Yeah, you posted it, and they complained that I screenshotted it, and it's like, please take my wife's face off. And I was like,
There's no please on the internet.
no,
There's no please.
You posted this.
You
Anyway-
beg me
anyway,
to stop.
Just look, there's a fine line between busting the chops of your customers and telling them to F off. So.
I went back and forth on this because I didn't know the whole story. When you sent me the thing, I was like, oh, someone got caught on camera saying this, and it got posted. I'm like, I don't like this kind of tattletale nonsense. But I was like, oh, they did it to themselves?
Yeah, that's
awesome.
so self-inflicted.
Oh, you came in and made everything worse.
All right. I just want to take the first section over again.
Sure.
Just so make sure I'm concise. Everything else is really good.
Sure.
All right. First turkey of the year. The guy who got First turkey of the year. The guy. I want to just take this up, man. I've been getting very in my head about making it as clean as possible. All right. My first turkey of the year for 2025. The guy who got arrested for masturbating in public at the Korn concert at MetLife Stadium. Did you hear about this?
Yeah, I heard about it through the grapevine.
So you weren't there, though, were you?
I'm nowhere near it. I have an alibi. Airtight.
A man at a Korn concert on August 27 at MetLife Stadium was caught masturbating on camera, and it's not a good look, man. Come on, buddy. You're ruining the concert for everybody. You're making it super weird. It's illegal. You can't do that. I mean, you got arrested for good reason. What can you say other than you got this became like a main character thing on the internet, and everyone was cracking up, and everyone was like, "Yo, Jeremy, were you at that Korn concert? We saw you." No, you didn't. I wasn't there. But my goodness,
We were together. We were hanging out. We were doing karaoke at in Secaucus.
there we go. All right, we got enough of an open for that. I think we're good. All right, Nick, this was a lot of fun. But before we let you go, you need to complete the Garden State Gauntlet Thanksgiving edition.
Terrifying.
Are you ready?
No, never.
Favorite?
My brain works slow.
No, it doesn't. Favorite Thanksgiving food?
Oh, stuffing, hands down.
Least favorite Thanksgiving food?
Antipasto. I don't like cold, wet food.
What is the most Jersey Thanksgiving food possible?
I think I just said antipasto, right?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. Probably just cold meats laid out in a beautiful arrangement. Artichoke hearts. The cold artichoke hearts, I don't like them.
What about, based on this conversation, the most Jersey Thanksgiving food possible is probably a wild Jersey turkey that you shot by Garrett Mountain.
And then you use its meat to make a stuffed artichoke, which is delicious.
There we go.
I'm artichoke heavy. Love them and hate them. It depends.
Favorite Thanksgiving tradition?
Favorite Thanksgiving tradition is post-dinner walk. Just walking it off.
Least favorite Thanksgiving tradition?
Having to work Thanksgiving Eve. All of you should be ashamed of yourselves.
I was gonna say one of the things I was thankful for this year is I no longer have the urge to go out the night before Thanksgiving and specifically go to Egan's in Montclair and see all the people I went to high school with and just be like, yep, this is miserable and it's crowded and none of us are getting a drink quickly and I'm tired and I got to be up at 8 a.m. to see family tomorrow. So why am I going to be hungover? This sucks.
I want to like it a lot more than I do. I know
it's cool in theory.
It is cool in theory. We're going to see all of our friends. None of you, I think it just became another excuse to go out no matter what.
Yeah.
Not necessarily a home to see friends. Look, you have this picture in your head of like a cold night and you and all your buddies from way back when convene at the bar you used to drink at when you were 22. And it's not that. It's you and people you met in the last 3 years just getting into a bar fight with other people and tripping over a delivery robot at 2 a.m.
What bar did you go to the night before Thanksgiving?
Oh, it's long gone. It was the Shepherd and the Knucklehead in Haledon. That was my go-to.
I love
the
that
original
name.
one on Belmont.
Yeah, is there one in Hoboken now?
I believe it is still there.
Yeah, I love that name. And I was the Knucklehead. What is your favorite Thanksgiving? What's your favorite Thanksgiving Day? I'm gonna get this right eventually. Nick, what's your favorite Thanksgiving Day parade balloon?
Oh, anything that gets a little bit of a hole in it. There's nothing funnier than something with a permanent grin just slowly melting. And I'll say the same way I feel about the going out the night before. I used to go watch the balloons get inflated every year. You can't get anywhere near them now. It's overrun. It's like millions of people. It used to be so much fun to just kind of go and watch Snoopy get inflated, and now you can't get anywhere near it, and they like pat you down. It's wild. Just want to watch balloons get blown up. I'm going to watch it from the telescope.
That is way better than going to the actual parade, I think.
You couldn't pay.
Yeah, I love the parade. I love watching it. I'm not going to go. Shouts to Spider-Man. Shouts to Snoopy.
Riding the wooden escalator at the Macy's the day before Thanksgiving is kind of fun.
What if there was a Thanksgiving Day parade balloon from New Jersey? What would it be?
I mean, the obvious would be Chris Christie, just because he's shaped like one, but just a giant upside down, bound and gagged Chris Christie. Just trussed up like a Christmas goose.
I was gonna say Danny DeVito with
as the trash man, sure.
That'd be amazing.
Same guy. Yeah. Hate to break it to you.
But I mean, realistically, I think eventually, if we saw a Danny DeVito Jersey Mike's balloon, that could happen. Like Danny DeVito holding a big sub. I want a sub now. Gosh, I'm hungry. All this Thanksgiving talk got me needing to eat.
It's just a balloon of this desk floating in. We just take Al Roker's job.
The Jersey's Best podcast balloon would be hilarious. It would probably be like a Rut Ripper and a hot take about Central Jersey. Nick, thank you so much for joining us. Always a pleasure. I know you were just on the road at some stuff. I know you have some dates coming up. Where can people follow you, watch you, any new dates, blah, blah, blah?
I don't know when this is coming out, but this week and next week is the Ha Ha Harvest Comedy Festival in Hoboken and Jersey City. It's going to be a bunch of shows. Me, a bunch of other guests you've had on the show are going to be on shows all weekend and stuff like that. And then, I don't know, after that, who knows?
And where can people follow you?
Nick Fierro on all platforms, SCHTICK-FIERRO. I picked a hard name on purpose because I don't want to be found.
Nick, you're the best. Thank you to our audio producer, James Shapiro, our video producer, Dwayne Uzaro, and our executive producer, Bobby Olivier. Thank you to Schmutzadel's for our theme song. If you have questions, episode ideas, guest suggestions, anything of that nature, email us at jerseysbestpodcast@gmail.com. Remember to like, subscribe, and leave us a review wherever you get your podcasts. Really important for new podcasts. We're still new. Come on, we're just a baby. And please consider subscribing to NJ.com. There's a link in the episode notes. New Jersey needs high-quality journalism, and our journalists need you. Tune in again next week for the latest episode of Jersey's Best Podcast. And remember, Jersey forever.